Salja.
Thank you, sir.
Every party should adhere to their time,
So what is the
party time.
What is the
Your
time?
party has 33 minutes and 4 speakers. You may take 15 minutes.
Okay, sir.
15 minutes.
I'll try to keep it. Thank you, sir. Sir, my party has already gone on record. Our Congress President as well as Vice President have publicly supported this bill. Sir, this is, I would like to set some records straight. Many apprehensions have been expressed, but sir, those apprehensions have been there right from the beginning. In the beginning, I would like to share with this august house and our friends in the media. Sir, lot of people, when I was housing minister, lot of people, consumers and others had come to me that please do something about this sector. Lot of consumers were falling prey to unfair practices in this sector. There was total unregulation. There has been opacity here. And many people have been taken for a ride by these kind of people. So some journalists came to me one day, lady journalists, and they were really in great deal of distress. And this was in the year 2009. So actually something struck a chord, and then we decided as a ministry that we have to do something about it, because we are called the housing ministry, and if we are not able to do anything about the consumers in this sector, then really we are failing them somewhere. So we did a lot of consultations, lot of discussions, and at first it was decided that we should bring out a model bill. But that was felt that that was not enough, not effective, and it would really have no impact on this sector. So, sir, we had further discussions, and an expert committee was set up. It gave its report, and this report was circulated widely in 2011. So subsequently, many discussions have taken place with the states. All the states have been consulted. The states have concurred with this, and they all agreed that this is required. So, sir, as it was explained by the Honorable Minister, today we stand on firm ground. The Parliament is competent to make an act in this sector. Sir, the Law Ministry gave its opinion. The learned Attorney General has also given its opinion. And as the Minister himself stated, sir, in the 7th schedule of the concurrent list, as per sections 6, 7 and 46, we are competent. The Law Ministry is very clear on that, and the learned Attorney General is very clear on that. And I don't think that we need to open this. And then, as I said, sir, the states themselves have been consulted, and they have supported this enactment of this law. So I don't think that we should go back on this. Since the whole country is waiting, everybody is waiting. So the consumer as well as the real estate sector, because a lot of people in the real estate sector also feel that some regulation needs to be brought in here. So, sir, this was the genesis of this, and I'm very happy that this is finally, it gives me personally great deal of satisfaction that today we are going to pass this bill and make it an act. So the need came up because the real estate sector has grown in leaps and bounds in the last 10, 15, 20 years. And a need was felt for a regulator. As the minister said, sir, the telecom sector has, so many other sectors have a regulator. And this sector also, the need was felt to have a regulator here. So many consumers we have seen, and they are waiting with bated breath for this act. So they give their money. The real estate developers take the money, it is deposited, yet for years together, nothing happens on the ground. They give some explanation or the other. But it's these people, their hard-earned money, sir, which is at stake, which is at risk. No doubt there are many good developers also, and so they also feel the need that something must be done in this sector. Sir, I must say here that I would like to thank the Honorable Minister for having agreed to take on board one or two of our suggestions. So the select committee went into the whole bill in great depth. And I would personally, on behalf of my colleagues, like to place on record the excellent work done by the committee, the members, and especially the Honorable Chairman, Mr. Anil Dave. He really tried to take everybody on board. So there were wide consultations throughout the country with all the stakeholders, whether there were associations of the consumers or the real estate developers. They all had a point of view, and we tried to take everybody's view on board. And sir, I'm very happy to note that even though the select committee had recommended 50% of the money to be kept in a separate account, escrow account, but the government in its wisdom has taken our suggestion because we felt very strongly about it. So we have felt very strongly, we gave an amendment also that not 50% but 70% of the money should be kept in an escrow account, and I'm very happy they've done it. Please take the credit for it. We have no issue with that, but this was something which was flagged by us time and again, and you have done it. It isn't in the interest of the consumers, so it is good that you have done it. So carpet area also, a lot of discussions went into defining the carpet area, and I'm happy to say that the committee in its wisdom, it has given a very fair definition of the carpet area. So another issue that really concerns all of us is that the minister himself has said here that in the 27 cities, a lot of such developments are taking place. And the committee has recommended, sir, that an area of 500 square meters or a unit with 8 apartments should come into its purview. So we feel, and our suggestion is that we must include all. What are we talking about? Are we, number one, sir, we have made it very clear that this is not merely about property, about area. What we are talking about is the contract. What we are talking about is the deed between the buyer and the seller. So if that is the crux, then why are we limiting ourselves to this square meter area? So that, as my honorable colleague has said, you know, the property falls within the purview of the state. That is a separate issue. But why are we confining ourselves to this? So much development is taking place. So in inner city, in the poorer sections, so the plot area is very small. So are we going to keep them out? Are we going to keep those consumers out? What protection will they have against these developers or any unscrupulous elements? So my earnest request to the minister is, please do away with this area specification of 500 square meters and 8 apartments. What will the poor consumer do? What will the smaller consumer do? So what will happen to the inner cities? And what will happen to the smaller cities, smaller towns? So, sir, this does seem as if it is a bit unfair. In fact, it is unfair. And I urge the Honorable Minister to kindly take a look at it. Even at this late hour, please agree with us, because this whole act, this bill is in favor of the consumer, the last man. So let us not keep him out of it and only talk about bigger cities and people who can own bigger apartments. So this is my earnest request to the Honorable Minister, sir. So then there's another issue. That is, so there was one, we had given one suggestion that it should also have a clause for non-discrimination. A non-discriminatory clause should be there. So many times we find, and I know I can speak for one section, many times the people coming from the downtrodden sections of the society, the Dalits or any other, so they are discriminated against. They say that no, they will not be given a house, they will not be given any property like this, they can't buy. So that is there. There may be I would say even transgenders, Mr. Shiva is sitting here. They are discriminated against. People in Jammu and Kashmir, sir, people coming from Jammu and Kashmir, they are discriminated against. I know the Honorable Minister will say that there are already provisions in the main law and not we need. But sir, since we are talking about a comprehensive bill, we should also include that non-discriminatory clause in this. This is again my request to the Honorable Minister. So this sector is evolving. This sector is evolving. Lot more, many things will come. Even now, sir, many suggestions have come, and many more in the times to come. We will see that more requirements have to be met.
No, what problem? No, don't interrupt. Eh?
Transgender, sir.
Sir,
Nobody said.
Sir,
She
we
said,
all greatly.
Transgender, so Shiva is sitting, but it will be, meaning will be wrong.
No, no.
Sir,
Nobody.
may I clarify?
Nobody will
May I
consider like
clarify? With all due respect,
It's okay.
sir, I would like to clarify, sir.
No,
So
no,
with
it's
all,
okay.
No, sir, we should. With all due respect, sir, my colleague Mr. Gehlot, the Honorable Minister, is sitting here, and I was also Minister for Social Justice, because we have dealt with this issue of transgenders and how they are discriminated against. And I greatly admire Mr. Shiva for having brought in a private member's bill, which was passed unanimously in this house. So, sir, I will take this opportunity. I will take this opportunity that, sir, the government should bring in a bill on the same lines, that was passed by, piloted by Mr. Shiva and passed by the whole house, so that the transgenders are not discriminated against. So that was my point, that people like transgenders or any other minority groups or any other groups who are discriminated against in certain sections, sir, they should also be given a fair chance here. So I hope the government will take this point also on board, and I hope the Honorable Minister will say something on this. So, sir, there are few suggestions which we had given, and I would like to thank you for having given me this opportunity, and I would like to say that Congress party stands committed to the interests of the consumers, big or small, and we are against any discrimination. And sir, we also want to see the real estate sector grow in this country. And so, sir, we support this. We had brought in this bill in 2030.
Thank you.
He's done it. And sir, I'm clear that the government may take all credit. We have no issue with that.
But your suggestion
for 70% also. As for the other suggestions, please, but do the needful, take all the credit. But we stand by this bill. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.